Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 7th through the 13th. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. So Cancer, for this reading I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck along with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have Judgment. Interesting. Okay, let's see. So a decision is definitely going to be significant for many of you. Yes, this could be a decision that, maybe you're waiting on, something like that. But, I feel like for many of you, this is a decision that you have to make. And so some of you, I think that you have this important decision to make. I definitely can see some of you spending some time alone here this week and thinking about this, this decision. For other Cancers, Judgment is all about you rising up from the ashes. It represents rebirth, renewal. It is a healing energy. So some of you could have just went through something, but you're actually in the process of healing and overcoming that. Healing from that and overcoming it. Now, the overall energy is the Ace of Rods. So we have this new beginning, and if I remember correctly, Cancer, I think you guys have had this recently. So maybe last week's forecast or maybe in the monthlies, I think that you guys have had this Ace of Rods quite a bit recently. So we have this new opportunity that's coming in with the Ace of Rods as the overall energy. It is a very passionate, very fiery, very passionate, very creative energy. And, that's really good because I definitely see some of you taking some downtime. With the Ace of Rods, this could even be like an amazing idea, a creative idea for some of you that is coming in. If you are working alone here this week, because I do see some of you spending some time alone, you could be working on a project, something like that here, and maybe you have an important decision to make around that. For other Cancers, we have this new beginning that's coming in with the Ace of Rods. It's an exciting new beginning. And with Judgment, it could be something that's coming back around. Definitely, it could be like a second chance, something that's coming back around for some of you. It could be anything from a new relationship to a new project, a new job, a new adventure. But with the Two of Rods here, and you do have a couple of twos, some of you, it definitely is going to be a new partnership, a new relationship of some kind that is significant. Twos represent partnerships. And we have the Two of Rods with the High Priestess here, which is also a 2. And so definitely some of you could be maybe thinking about a relationship. Maybe you have to make an important decision about a relationship here. With the Two of Rods, you are very focused on the future and you are just about ready to walk down a new path. But I think that some of you are kind of in that planning stage, figuring things out. And with the High Priestess here, and then also this Four of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Hermit. I definitely see many of you spending some time alone. So I think that in regards to this new beginning or this relationship, you definitely are going within with the High Priestess here. You're definitely going within. You're listening to your intuition when it comes to this new beginning or this relationship for some of you. The High Priestess, obviously someone who's very intuitive, but she's someone who keeps to herself, plays her cards close to her chest. She's very secretive. She's very quiet. So I think that some of you, you're thinking about something quite a bit here this week. You could be definitely keeping things to yourself, not sharing things with, friends or family or whoever here this week. Just maybe really keeping things inside because maybe you want to make the right decision. This might be something that's very important to you, But definitely meditate if you meditate. Spend that time alone. Definitely here, because you do have messages coming in from Spirit. Your intuition is definitely going to be very, very strong here this week. And I feel like the answers will come to you with the High Priestess, the Hermit, and then the Sun, and then also even Judgment here. Those answers are coming in. So if you were waiting on that spiritual guidance, waiting on that clarity, waiting on answers, as far as maybe what you should do, especially if you're making a decision, I feel like that information is going to come to you. Your intuition is definitely speaking to you here this week. Let's see here. Now, for those of you that it's on the relationship front, you know, maybe there's this strong desire, or there could have been this spark, this attraction. For those of you that it's like a new relationship, or even just someone that you know, maybe you've been dating them. Maybe there's been some sort of wait. Maybe you've had to wait on this person. It's possible that maybe a few of you that I'm reading for here this week, you might have had to wait on somebody. Now, we do have 2 3s here in the spread as well. We have the 3 of Rods, we have the 3 of Swords. So for a few of you, it might have been like a difficult situation involving 3 people. It could have been a love triangle. Maybe you're involved, maybe they're involved. And so if they're involved, maybe you had to kind of wait on them. Wait for them to get out of a relationship, whatever it may be. But with the 3 of Swords, you know, it often represents a situation that's not the easiest. And we do have the 9 of Rods here as well with the 3 of Swords, which is you kind of hanging in there, persevering, not giving up. You know, you've been through a lot, you're tired, but you're still hanging in there. So I think that some of you, you've been dealing with this situation, this difficult situation. And I think you've been waiting for something to happen. So maybe the relationship to progress, for, you know, definitely some sort of change to take place. Maybe you leave a relationship, maybe they need to leave a relationship, but there's definitely been this waiting period. And now if you're the one that is involved with someone else, you know, maybe that's what you need to make a decision about here this week is, you know, should you finally maybe let go of a relationship that maybe you're not emotionally invested in any longer, you know, because I definitely see that some of you have this important decision to make here this week, and your intuition is speaking to you. You have spiritual guidance that's coming in for you. But some of you are definitely in this difficult situation. I think that it's time to move forward. Definitely. It's time to think about the future. It's time to make an important decision. Now, maybe the sign of Virgo is significant. We have the Hermit. I also have the Sun here, so Leo could be significant. For those of you that it's not on the love front, you know, a few of you, it might be something to do with your child. It could be like a family situation, maybe involving 3 people. If it's not like a love triangle, it definitely could be something family related. And if you went through some sort of difficult time, some sort of hurt, some sort of heartache, you do have Judgment here. So you are healing. So you are literally healing. Some of you, your heart is healing with the 4 of Swords, Judgment, and even the Sun here. You know, I feel like you're moving forward with your life here. You're focused on the future and moving towards new beginnings. If you did go through some sort of loss, your heart is healing. You're in the process right now. I would say just, you know, focus on new beginnings, focus on the future. Some of you might definitely feel the need to spend some time alone here this week, which there is nothing wrong with that. That's definitely advised. But yeah, no matter how you relate to this, you know, it's a good week. Some of you definitely have a lot of spiritual guidance that's coming to you. Some of you need to spend some time alone. Some of you need to make a decision. But yeah, let's pull you an additional guidance card. Cancer, what else does Cancer need to know? Please show me. Cancer, May 7th through the 13th. What else do they need to know? Right, a little extra guidance for you guys this week. All right, so we have transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Beautiful. So if you went through some sort of heartache or experienced some sort of disappointment, change is coming in no matter what. And then we also have, interesting, we have true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So if someone has broken your heart and now you're maybe single, spending a lot of time alone, whatever it may be, you know, your heart is healing. Your heart is healing, and some of you might have true love or a new love that's coming in. You know, everything does happen for a reason. So if someone did break your heart and something didn't work out, it's because maybe you were meant to be with someone else. I definitely recommend watching your May 2018 Love Tarot Forecast over on Vimeo, because that's a love reading that focuses on the entire month of May. This is just a weekly forecast, but if something didn't work out with someone, it's because there's someone else that's coming in. Okay, Cancer, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great week. Take care.